Have you ever noticed how stress seems to be on sale these days? You wake up, take a breath, and suddenly you're thinking about bills, meetings, and that unanswered message from your boss that feels like a horror movie spoiler. It's as if life has installed an emergency siren inside your brain and it never turns off. And the worst part? Most people think the only way out is to swallow tranquilizers like M and Ms. But what if I told you that managing stress can be easier than ordering delivery in the middle of the night? Now, before you think, here comes some self-help talk. Hold on to this. Science has already proven that there are simple tricks, almost idiotic in their ease, that can turn off the mental storm without needing a pharmacy, a prescription, or spending tons of money on tea that promises inner peace but only tastes like wet grass. And if you stick around, I'll show you exactly how it works. But first, let's make a deal. You'll like me, subscribe to the channel, and activate the bell, because if you don't, I'll send you a truckload of notifications with videos of dolphins singing Christmas carols just to torment you. Trust me, it's safer to leave the like. Now that you've secured your digital sanity, let's talk about stress. You know that feeling of being stuck in endless traffic, only inside your own head. That's exactly what cortisol, the infamous stress hormone, does to you. And no, it's not just in your head. When it spikes, your body goes into lion attack mode, even if the closest danger is a demanding email, or the sound of your refrigerator making strange noises at 3 a.m. And this is where the good part begins. You don't have to live like this. It's not normal to wake up with your jaw clenched from grinding your teeth, or end the day feeling like you've run an emotional marathon without moving forward. There are ways to trick your brain, turn off that mental siren, and finally reclaim that inner silence you thought only existed in resort commercials. And best of all, it's nothing like a 3-hour meditation sitting in the lotus position while listening to whale sounds. It's much more fun, quick, and ridiculously effective. Don't leave the video, because I'll show you exactly why your mind is in end-of-the-world mode, and the first step to pulling the emergency brake. Now, let's talk about the strangest part of stress. It's like that neighbor who never gets invited to the party, but always shows up in striped underwear with a plate of nachos. And worse, you let it in. Why? Because without realizing it, you've created daily habits that practically hand over the key to your mind to stress. Imagine this. You wake up, still a little groggy, grab your coffee, the unlikely hero of your day, and before you've even taken a sip, you're already opening work emails. It's as if you're telling your brain, congratulations, you just woke up and you're already at war. It's no wonder that before 10 of May, you feel like a hamster running on an emotional treadmill without moving. And here's the secret no one tells you. Stress loves routine. It's like a lab rat that always knows where the cheese is. If you do everything the same, at the same frantic pace, it just has to show up and ... voila. You're stuck again in the anxiety plus shortness of breath, plus wanting to explode at loud chewer cycle. And that's exactly why you need to reprogram your morning. Small adjustments can transform you from a corporate zombie to a Zen master who laughs at pointless meetings like he's watching a bad comedy. And believe me, you don't have to become a Buddhist monk or meditate on a rock with incense in your nose. Now answer me. Have you liked this video yet? No? Then maybe you deserve to continue arguing mentally with that guy who cut you off in traffic. Come on, check that button before stress gets another chance. Now, here's a truth so simple it will annoy your stress. Controlling it doesn't start with magic pills or expensive spiritual retreats. It starts with 3 secret weapons that everyone has, but almost no one uses properly: breathing, movement, and ... The sacred art of saying nitrogen monoxide. Yes, breathing like a functioning human being and not like a broken vacuum cleaner changes everything. Walking, even if it's just to pick up the takeout you swore you wouldn't order, sends a signal to your brain. Everything's under control, friend. And learning to say no without guilt is like installing an emotional antivirus against toxic people. Want an example? The next time your boss invents another pointless 8 a.m. meeting, Take a deep breath, smile, and say, "Cool, I'll review it and get back to you." Translation: no, but politely. It's liberating, almost therapeutic, and you don't even need to pay $300 an hour to hear from a coach in a tight suit. Stress is persistent, but with the right tools, you can make it beg for a truce. And stay here, because I'm going to show you how to turn these secret weapons into a complete shield to shield your mind. And finally drink coffee without feeling like you're in an internal civil war. Now do you understand how stress is turning your life into an unauthorized reality show? It's time for a change. And no, you don't have to move to a Buddhist monastery, shave your head, and live on chamomile tea. There are simple, free methods that work better than trying to ignore it and wait it out. As if stress were an annoying neighbor who eventually moves out. First, deep breathing. Before you roll your eyes thinking it's something from a meditation app with a robotic voice, listen up. 3 minutes of mindful breathing can reduce your cortisol faster than a last-minute canceled meeting. Think of it as your brain's reset button. Second, quick, ridiculously simple movement. I'm not talking about becoming an Olympic athlete. I'm talking about getting up from your chair and dancing in the middle of the room as if no one is watching. And even if they are, let them. This pumps dopamine into your system like a biochemical rave. Third, exposure to natural light. Yes, get out of the house and soak up some sun like a corporate lizard. 10 minutes can transform you from a stressed zombie to a nearly functional human being. And finally, the secret weapon, micro breaks of controlled insanity. That's right, scream in the car, laugh at a stupid video of a duck wearing a hat, or simply stand there staring at the ceiling for 2 minutes. Sound silly? It may, but your nervous system sees this as an express vacation. And before you tell me, "Oh, but I don't have time," I'll tell you, if you have time to open your phone and argue with strangers on Twitter about the best brand of paper towels, you have time for this. Now, before you freak out again over that urgent email that isn't urgent, do this. Like you're punching stress in the face, subscribe to the channel like you're throwing cortisol out the window, and activate the bell like it's the eject button on a crashing plane. And comment here, stress, not today. Just to let it be known that you're officially rebelling against this hormonal villain. Because in the end, managing stress isn't just possible. It's ridiculously simpler than you think. And if you stick with me, I promise to transform you from a stress hostage into a Zen monkey with an honorary diploma. And don't leave. If you want to learn more about how to manage stress and have a peaceful mind, watch the next videos. They're right here on the screen, and it'll be like a mental spa, only without the resort price.